Hey guys. So, I've had a pretty bad day, and I'm here to confess some stuff. Don't get me wrong, I didn't kill anybody. I'm not confessing like that. I'm confessing things I've been ignoring and denying about myself all my life. And they're very, very painful, like you wouldn't believe. I'm sure you would believe it though. Um, I'm not smart. I'm not efficient. I'm not strong. I'm not, maybe not wise. Probably not wise. I'm not powerful. I'm not on top of any dominance hierarchy. I'm not careful. I'm not seeing things right. I'm not strategic. I'm none of those things. For all of my life, I believed I was. And I convinced myself that I'm being smart, that I'm thinking about the long term, that I'm sacrificing my happiness now for my happiness in the future. But that's a lie. That's a lie I tell myself. That's just not true. I don't do any of those things. I'm not smart, not really. I probably, maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I probably don't have an exceptionally high IQ as I used to think I probably do. I'm not being strategic, I'm being weak. You know, when I think about how much I hate my experience in college right now, I ask myself, why do I subject myself to this suffering? And then I tell myself, because I'm thinking about the long term. I mean, it doesn't matter what I feel right now. It sucks right now. I understand that, but I just have to get through this period, and then I'll have my degree, and then I'm free. What I can then do whatever I want. That's the excuse I give myself because I'm too scared and weak to do what I really want. Say, for example, to transfer to another university, or to drop out, or whatever it is that I want to do. I, uh, I tell myself that I'm doing the hard things now, and they are painful, but it's better for the future. That's just not true. Again, I'm just doing the thing. I'm just being passive. I let things happen as they are because I'm too weak, scared. I'm I'm lacking courage. I'm lacking bravery, whatever the fuck bravery is. Uh, I'm not strong enough to intervene and change things for what I want. That's always been the case, and a clear manifestation of that is that the small little things that hurt me in a small scale, usually in a small scale, they keep hurting me over and over again, and there's no productivity in that, except that it tests my patience and makes me feel like I'm subject to other people's will, not my own. Stuff like you know, right now in my hair I have collagen applied. For years, I wanted to apply collagen in my hair, but I didn't. Every time I ask myself why, I tell myself because I'm just in college. I don't care about how I look. That's not true. I really care about how I look, even if I'm still at home. I just like to look good in a way that I think looks good. I was just too scared to go into unknown and unexplored territory and do something I've never done before. It's terrifying as hell. And I had the same kind of approach to traveling. I told myself, nah, why travel? I'm just gonna waste money on something. I can spend that money on something better in here in Kuwait, and I don't need it because I'm still like I travel, I have some fun. So what? I'm gonna come back here in Kuwait, gotta go to college, so nothing's gonna change. Instead, I'll save my money to spend it here in Kuwait, such that it makes my experience in college better. Now, every excuse I tell myself is perfectly logical. That's how my lies persist, because they're logical, but they're still lies. Uh, and so for years, I didn't travel even though I wanted to. I just convinced myself that I don't want to waste my money. But in reality, that's just not true. I don't care about wasting money because I waste money everywhere. I buy bullshit junk food very frequently, and oftentimes I don't even finish the food. Like sometimes I buy an extra burger because I felt like buying an extra burger, and then I don't eat it because it's too much food. And then I repeat that mistake a lot, so I waste money everywhere. I'm not being smart with spending my money. I'm being stupid. I'm being childish. I'm being irresponsible financially. Uh, and yeah, I was just too scared to travel, and I was also too scared to confront the truth that I was too weak, too scared, too terrified. You know, that kind of thing. And it's the same thing with college. My university is spread across the country, like three, four, five campuses in different areas. And one of the campuses is much nicer than my campus. And there's classes I could have taken in that better, nicer campus, but instead I took them in my campus because well, actually the actual reason is because if I drive to the other campus, I'm gonna be lost, and then I might be late to class, and I might get in class late, and I might be embarrassed, or I might attract too much attention on myself by arriving late, and by getting lost in the campus, that makes me terrified. Uh, it really scares the shit out of me. Like a child who gets lost in a supermarket, just scared out of his mind. Just ask for mommy. But I don't have a mommy to guide me at college. I don't got nobody, so I don't go there at all. I tell myself it's because who gives a shit about better campus? It's just a shit class anyway, right? No, that's a lie. That's a lie I tell myself. Because the truth is that I'm too weak, I'm too stupid, I'm lacking courage and all that other shit. I'm lacking strength of character, I guess. I'm just lacking so much shit. I'm still just a slightly bigger child. And it's kind of a bitch. I'm a child with a nice beard. I do have to admit, my beard is nice. I like it. Kind of. I kind of like it. Anyway, uh, I am exceptionally good at finding the one case scenario in infinitely many possibilities that gives an excuse to something. Like if I see someone doing something bad, I instantly come up with a scenario in which that action is justified. Instantly, it's just something I'm so good at naturally. Well, maybe not naturally, but I've become really good at that, and I apply that to myself. So every time I do something that is imperfect, I instantly come up with the possibility, with the scenario in which me doing that imperfect thing makes perfect sense. Always, I do that with everything, and it's really hard to to face the truth that I am incapable of doing pretty much anything. It angers me on a deep level, and I'm very, very frustrated with myself. I'm not exactly why I can't do anything. I have some theories, but I can't trust myself with those theories because they could just be glorified excuses. Now, I may actually be smart. I mean, I still think I'm probably somewhat smart. Um, like, there's some stuff I say or do or think that have an aura of intelligence to them. I just have no idea how intelligent I am. But I know I have some interesting intelligence to me. That's all I really know. But I may not be as smart as I always thought I was, and that hurts. I may not be as wise as I always thought I was. I may not be as strong, as patient as I always thought I was. The biggest sacrifice I've made in my life, I tell myself that I was, an, that was an altruistic choice. That I made a very, very selfless choice to help someone who needs my help and does not recognize it. I still believe that, by the way. I'm still fairly certain that that person needs my help and is not aware of it. I could be wrong though, but I still believe that I am. Anyway, I tell myself that that sacrifice, I did it because I'm altruistic and I'm trying to do something good, and that I'm being a hero. That might and probably does have some truth to it, but for the most part, like almost the entire thing, like almost 100%, that's a fucking lie. I was just passive. I didn't take initiative, I didn't take charge, I didn't take responsibility, and I put the blame on someone else or something else. Instead of owning that terrible choice I made. And just understanding that I made a regretful choice that hurt me, did nothing for me, and there's no justifiable way. I mean, there's no way to justify it. It's a failed choice. It was the wrong choice to make, period. There's no way it was like I can hardly even capitalize on it. I'm trying my best, but I can barely capitalize on it. Just barely. Because it's a shit, unwise choice. It was a weak fucking choice that sent me down a rabbit hole. I'm still trying to dig myself out. Now, I'm making this video now because I'm making a declaration for anyone who's watching this who can have interest in this, and myself in the future if I ever watch this again, or if I even see the title again, just to remind myself. Because I know very soon, and maybe in hours, days, weeks, months, or years, I don't know, but too soon, my natural rhythms will go back and I will go back to that delusional mindset. Because it's such a strong mindset that has encapsulated every thought that has passed through my mind for years, so it's going to be hard to break it. But I'm declaring this now, and because now I'm seeing things slightly more clearly, I want to make as loud of a shout, of a war cry, before this lights, this kindle within me, within my mind that sees things clearly, before it goes out. It is unbelievably painful to see myself this way, but as long as it's true, I'm happy and satisfied. I don't like delusions, no matter what they are. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I appreciate you being here, I really, really do, and I'm running out of time. I have a habit of making 15-minute videos every single time.